All right, man, Bruno. SportsJedis. It's the guy who cares about me, Bruno. Bruno in the house. Let's just dig into it, man. Let's turn this off, baby. Oh, let's turn this off right now because we got to get real right now, Bruno. All right, man. So week 15, Bruno. Man, what time is it, Bruno? Playoffs?
It's playoff time. You believe it?
Hey, Bruno. There's no tomorrow, bro. There's no tomorrow. Hey, you can't take a week like, oh, let me see what my guy does this week. You know.
Well, on the bright side, when you're in multiple leagues, and so you always have your other league, there's still a tomorrow.
Hey, what do we always say? Hey, we don't. Hey, who cares about your other leagues, bro? Yeah. Hey, no one cares. No one cares about your other leagues, right? And so, anyways, man. So, yeah, man. So we got some tough calls this week, Bruno. We got
all I know is
this is all I know.
Threw 4 interceptions and fumbled once.
How many did we
One
throw?
interception they returned for a touchdown.
No.
3 others were in our end of the field where they scored points. That's all I know.
Here we go. What time is it, Bruno?
That's inexcusable. Inexcusable.
Let me ask him the question. What is it? Playoffs?
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Hey, Bruno.
Another game.
Hey, Bruno, I just hope we can win a game this week, man. Hey, we had to get Jim Moore in there, bro. All right, man. So, yeah, man, we got some tough calls, Bruno. But let's start with this guy right here, man, Christian Watson, Bruno. Now he's been on fire the last 4 weeks, Bruno. If you're a Christian Watson owner, Bruno, what are you doing?
You know what? But that on fire is kind of like a loose term when it comes to him. When you're getting 4 targets, is that really on fire?
Let's check out real quick. So yeah, man. I mean, yeah, exactly. So you know what? Everyone's back this week, Bruno. Everyone's back. Reed's back. Well, he's back last week. So Dobbs, Reed, now Golden's in the mix. So there's just so many mouths to feed over there, man. So I will say this. I am a Christian Watson owner. And Bruno, I'm sitting up. I can't do it, Bruno. I can't pull the trigger. They're playing Denver. They're playing Denver, right? Yeah, Denver.
Yeah.
So he's gonna probably catch Surtain. Surtain does go all over the field, and he plays exclusively the X receiver, man. He plays the outside, and that's what Surtain gets. Not saying that he might not catch some, he might. And then another thing is Love, man. He's been inconsistent this year. He's up and down. I'm sitting Love too, man. I'm just jumping to that right now. I can't play Love against Denver. Can you?
No. Well, is he going to have time with that Denver rush to really do anything?
Oh man, scary, bro. So if I'm a Love owner, I would stream somebody out there on the waiver, man. Bruno, there is people out there. I think I'd go Shedeur over Bruno. I know people are saying play Love. There is no tomorrow, Bruno. I just can't do it. I'm a Love owner as well, Bruno. So I've been fortunate enough to squeak by games with him scoring 7 points, but he's actually scored 7 or 6 points in 3 or 4 games this year. And he's been up and down, He had a great game last week, but that was a high scoring game,
Yeah.
I just don't think I could play him against your thoughts, man.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I would hope that if you made the playoffs, it wasn't with Watson as your wide receiver 1 or 2. I would hope that he was a flex at best.
Flex. In Jigba, baby. In Jigba, come on, bro.
So I have Watson in a league, but he's my wide receiver like 4 or 5, I think. He on a team that has Lamb, Rashee Rice, Olave, and now even Mike Evans. Who would you play Watson over?
So nobody this week. And I'm going to tell you why, Bruno. I'm just going to go. Let's just go digging this real quick. Let's go. We like to go last 4 games. I'm going to give you a little game right here. So, when you're playing fantasy, I like to get like a lot of people chase points, right? We'll see that all the time. Somebody will have a big game. They get on the waiver. They just pick them up. And then I'm like, yeah, go ahead and play them this week. You do want to have a little bit of data, however you want to say it. I like to go 4 weeks, Bruno. Me, 4 weeks back gives you kind of an average, right? Because you might have a blow-up game week 1 or 2. That don't mean nothing, Well, let's go the last 4 weeks. So, Bruno, So he has been pretty good, but when you do look at like last week, 4 targets, 4 catches, 2 touchdowns, Bruno. Touchdown. But I just can't do it, man. I know his targets are okay, but just keep in mind that's with Golden and Reed out, right?
Yeah.
So last week,
look.
yeah,
Real quick, Kyle, nothing really, but ask yourself. Look at all these. Week 8, 4 targets. Week 9, 4 targets.
Mm-hmm.
Week 10, 4 targets. Week 11, 5 targets.
Yep.
So he had this little outlier week 12 and 13, but one was the Thanksgiving game, the big one against Detroit.
Yeah.
That was a total outlier. Then right back to 4. So is he a 10 target guy or is he a 4 target guy?
No, not at all. Not with all that firepower going. Yeah, 4. I think that's where he's at, 4, and then he's got Surtain. I don't see him scoring a touchdown. He's touchdown dependent on me. Which I don't understand. He should get 10 targets a game, bro. The dude's a beast, bro. He runs a 4.3, and he's just a monster, especially in the red zone. I don't know why he doesn't get 8 targets a game like a CeeDee Lamb or a Pickens or like a true number 1, which he could be on in any other team, but they don't, and I'm not going with him. So let's move along with him. I'm sitting him, Bruno. I know you're sitting him too. Ford, I have him, and I can't play him. So who would I go over him if I had I'm in a pinch and he's my flex. I don't have anyone else. Here's another guy we could look at, Bruno, and I'm really feeling this guy this week, Bruno. Pause.
So like they always say, follow the money, right?
Yeah.
Just think about this, Kyle. So his base salary, Diggs' base salary is $2.9 million this year, right?
Yeah.
And so from the $2.9 million, it's an incentive based contract. So right now he's sitting on 64 receptions. If he hits 70 receptions, that's $500K. If he hits 80, another $500K, another $500K for 90, and another $500K for 100, right?
We're talking yards, a couple mil right there, bro.
Yeah, no. And for yards, he's sitting on 700 yards. If he hits 1,000, it's a 500,000. 1,100, 1,200, and 1,300, plus another 500,000 if he makes a Pro Bowl. He's literally sitting on $5 million in incentives off a contract that he signed this year, where he's making, again, less than 3.
Man, that's crazy.
You don't think, and he already leads the team in targets, right? The next closest guy is Hunter Henry, who struggled mightily against Buffalo. So you're telling me with all that money on the table, and as much as you saw the way the Patriots they gave him in the first revenge game, you don't think that they're going to gladly feed him to get to those incentives?
Oh yeah, man, and like you said, right now it's a revenge game, and you know how Diggs is, man. So no, definitely. I mean, if you factor all that in, and they're playing Buffalo, and he likes to get back, man. So yeah, man, I'm liking Diggs this week. I'm playing Diggs. I'm playing Diggs over Watson. Easy. That's an easy call for me. I just can't go Watson. So if you're a Watson owner, look elsewhere. And Diggs would be a guy to go. Another one I want to talk about just real quick, Bruno, is Omar and Hampton. So those who are Omar and Hampton, owners, man, we waited all year for the playoffs, right? Playoffs. Mm-hmm. And I was excited last week to see him back. He did play a little bit, and he did score that touchdown. He did look good. He looked healthy. He looked he looked good catching the ball in the backfield. But Vidal, man, is it his first game? They wanted to scale back his touches. I don't know. But Vidal, what I didn't like was when it was passing downs, because Hampton can catch the rock, bro, out of the backfield. Vidal got almost 60% of the pass plays, which is no bueno. So for me, if I'm a Hampton owner, if that's all you got and you got Hampton, you're gonna roll them, right? But if there's other options, I would look elsewhere too. I just can't. And I'm a Hampton owner, Bruno. I've waited all damn year, man. I've been all year for him, but it was just kind of discouraging this last week. They are playing. Kansas City, who's really good against the run. So do I want to hang my hat on Hampton in the playoffs? I don't know. I just don't see myself. I don't think I could do it. I could see Vidal getting a lot of touches, and then Hampton, if he didn't score that touchdown, Bruno, he only has 6 points.
Yeah, that's the thing. Vidal hasn't done anything to lose the job, and so again, I get that. I get that maybe they'll go back to Hampton to a certain degree, but I could see it play out maybe like a Chicago Bears backfield, something like that, where they really like both. Where sadly, like the Carolina backfield, hot hand, or again like just one series in, one series out. So to bet everything on Hampton, yeah, I don't think you can until they show you different.
No, I don't think so either. And the thing is, there is no next week. I mean, there's no tomorrow, man.
So who are you playing? Who are you playing in his place?
Man, so this is what I want to talk about. This is what I want to talk about. So there's a few options. So fortunate enough, I have Aaron Jones and Addison. I'm not playing. I could either play one or the other. There, I also have Debo that I could fire up there. Which, I mean, he does everything within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage. I hate it, man. Like, damn, man, can't they? I don't know, man. So it's frustrating watching Debo as well. But they got a great matchup this week against the Giants. Terry Scary's back. That's another guy you want to fire up. I know I'm getting off track, but McLaren, I would definitely start him this week. I would definitely. I think I'm gonna go. I would go Debo over Hampton. I would probably go Aaron Jones over Hampton just because they're going to be behind. And no, that's the Cowboy game. So it's the Cowboy game. So I think it's a high scoring. I believe it's going to be a high scoring game. I know they don't. They think the Cowboys are going to shut. I heard someone talking about the Cowboys are going to shut. When have the Cowboys shut anyone down, Bruno?
No.
When? Tell me. No. I know it's JJ Bum McCarthy, but so I would start. I actually like Aaron Jones over. I think Aaron Jones because he's from the area. Let's talk about Aaron Jones real quick now that we're there. He's from the area, and even on the Packers, when he was on the Packers, every time he played in Dallas, bro. I know I'm a Cowboy fan, but you know me. I've watched every game. I've seen, and he would just run all over them. I don't know what it is about Dallas, but that defense too as well. They're not good. They are better with Quentin with the cat from I'm bad with names. I forget my daughter's name, bro. Williams, right? Quentin Williams. Yeah, from Jets. They have been better against the run, but Aaron Jones can catch the rock out of the backfield. I would play him over Hampton. But here's my question I wanted to ask you, just your thoughts on it. So I have Addison and Hampton. I mean Addison and Jones. Who do I play? It's a tough call.
Well, they say like I think if you're not behind, if you're looking for a better floor, I think definitely Jones is the better floor. Yeah. If you're pushing upside, then I would definitely think Addison. It's tough for me to say because in that same league I got Justin Jefferson. So I'm hoping that I'm still a Justin Jefferson believer. I still think that this is the week that he bounces back and he gets 12, 13 targets. But
if it ain't this week, bro, you might as well just forget it, right? This is the game.
Well, if it ain't this week, I'm going to be knocked out. When I was going to be knocked out, so it's not going to matter.
It's over anyway, right? No. So. I mean, obviously, if you have Jefferson, you're starting Jefferson, man. You're not sitting Jefferson. I don't care what week it is. It's just his ceiling is just way too high. And what I hate is like having someone on the bench with a 30 burger. I could live with Jefferson giving me 5 to 10 points and just like, you know what, because the talent and the potential, and they're playing Dallas. So I'm starting Jefferson.
Well, my opponent started Mike Evans this week, which was a surprise. So I could see something like that. 12 targets, 6 receptions, 132 yards. I could see JJ matching that.
Yeah, definitely, man. I think so too this week. So to answer my own question and asking you about Jones and Addison, just I think because of the touches, I just believe Jones will get more touches. You know, the receiver unfortunately has to rely on the quarterback, and the quarterback's JJ McCarthy, and I just can't trust him. And is Jefferson and Addison, so there's, and then even Hawkinson is starting to get in the mix a little bit. So Jones will get I believe he'll get 10 to 13 touches, whether it's handoff or catching the ball in the backfield. And I just like, you know me, I'm a target whore. I like the targets, touches. So I'm just gonna roll with that. I think I'm gonna play Jones there over Addison. So that's what I would do if I was a Jones and Addison owner. I don't know why.
Well, you know, you got to remember, and I know you being a Cowboy fan, Aaron Jones has always killed the Cowboys
back when he was in Green Bay. Bro.
And you have to remember, he went to
Jerry
UTEP.
World.
He went to UTEP. He's from Texas.
Yep. Exactly. That's why. Yeah.
From Georgia, but he went to school in Texas. So I think those are always like little Texas homecoming from the South.
Something about it, man.
I think
people going. You know, players going back home always, right? They show out, man. I don't know. They just get a little extra for the game. And again, like you were saying right now, he's from there. I know because even 5-6 years ago, every time that they played, he ran wild. I know that was in Green Bay. I know it was a different team, but it's still the same player. And something when he plays the Cowboys, he just balls out. So, yeah, man. I mean, I believe he'll get 10 to 13 touches, and hopefully he could parlay one of those into a touchdown. We'll see.
And he's healthy. He's healthy. He's a blanket for McCarthy.
Yeah.
So I feel good about Jones over Addison.
Yeah, me too. So I like that call. All right, let's talk about Jaden Reed. I mean, Higgins. Jaden Higgins. I'm sitting Higgins. Higgins. What's his name? Higgins from Houston.
Oh, all right. I was gonna say T Higgins is out this week.
Oh, he's not playing? Okay.
No, he's out.
So no, Higgins. Like I know, like we're talking about flex spots, really. You know. So I would play. You know who I'd play over? You know who I would play over Higgins if I had Luther Burden. What's the? I didn't see the update. The latest update on Adunze. Is he out too, or is he in?
He's out, and they're saying that
he's got. If he's out, yeah. Go ahead.
He's got a fractured a fracture in his foot. So they're saying those only seem to get worse. So they might shut him down for the year.
Probably. So okay, so that's key. So Luther Burden is an option too. I play him over Watson with Adunze out. Even when Adunze was in, DJ Moore, you might as well just drop him. I don't know what that is. So it's either Adunze, and then now that he's out, Luther Burden, he got the most targets last week. He got the most targets the week before. So I would go Burden over Watson. You know, we were talking about who would we go over. You know, I'd go Burden over Hampton. I think I would still go Aaron Jones though over Burden. What do you think? Just because they're playing the Cowboys.
Well, the thing about Burden is he's been, and they keep hyping him up. They keep saying he's a guy. They keep saying, you know, he's leading the team in targets, but he's just not doing anything with them. If you look again, his last few games, right? 6 targets, 4 catches, but 67 yards. That was his best game of his career. I know he's a rookie, but 6 targets, 4 catches, 5 targets, 3 catches, 5 targets, 3 catches. In the snow, I just don't see them letting Williams letting it rip. I think they're going to run the heck out of the ball.
Yeah, I agree.
And also coming off of what Tennessee just did to that Cleveland defense, running all over Pollard with that 160, 70 yards. I think what's going to end up happening with that is with those 2 running backs, forget about it.
Yeah, I agree. And they're playing in Chicago. So
in Chicago in the snow.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, it's always harder for the defense, you know, because when the receivers or the running backs make a cut, it's tough for the DBs, you know. So it's always better for the offense in the snow. So I like Burden over Watson. I would start him. Again, answering our question, who do we start over Watson? I would start Addison over Watson, Higgins over Watson. I would start Debo, Diggs. I think the one to start in Green Bay would be Jaden Reed, though. If I had him, if I was going to start a receiver, it would be Reed. Other than that, I'm staying away from everybody because he's in the flex. I mean, he's in the slot, so he's going to get a lot of crossers, a lot of outs, and they even hand the ball off to him, so he'll get some look. He'll get some run there too as well.
Yeah.
Let's go through your team real quick, bro. Let's check it out. Let's put your team up here on the board. So let's check it out, man, real quick. So, man, your team's deep, Bruno. So you got Lamar, Christian McCaffrey, Judkins, McLaren, and Jigba. You're going Kittle. You got Diggs and Jefferson. And then on your bench, you have, man, look at your bench too. Dang, bro. Your team's, you got Dottle, Warren, Reed, Likely. So are you Kittle over Likely? Is that what we're doing?
I was thinking about this today when we were talking about it. It's I think because of the injuries and all that, I think there's times like we forget like Kittle is elite tight end. Like he's up there right below Bowers or neck and neck with Bowers, just only behind McBride. So I understand what you're saying. It is scary playing 2 Niners, but at the same time, how you always say how will you feel if you lose and you left Kittle on the bench, right. Like I might flex Likely over Jefferson. That I'm not 100% positive. I'm still kind of just thinking about it, going back and forth, but it's just that Kittle's Purdy's guy. I mean, it's who he throws to more than anybody next to McCaffrey.
Yeah, the only concern I would have is that they get up on Tennessee and then they're just running it. But I hear what you're saying. It's a tough call. I'm not sitting Jefferson. It's a Sunday night game. I like that's a good game. I mean, it's prime time. Cowboys, Vikings, and I believe the Cowboys are going to go up on them. So they're going to be throwing the ball too. So that's why I actually like Aaron Jones too, because Jordan Mason ain't catching the ball in the backfield. It's going to be Aaron Jones, especially on those wheel routes. So that's why I like Aaron Jones there as well. I'm going Jefferson. I'm not playing Likely over Jefferson. The only thing, I guess we'd have to look at your matchups, and if the guy has early and he goes up, what time is? Oh no, that's a 10 o'clock game, that Baltimore. So you'd have to make a decision. Then the other thing is funny because you have McCaffrey and Kittle, and then you got Lamar and Likely. So you'd have to be playing 2 either way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's check out your game center real quick. And then we'll just end it right here, and then we'll come back tomorrow and check out. Coming tomorrow night, we'll get back up and pause, and we'll go over like our running backs and some quarterback streamers and defensive streaming. So we want to hit defensive streaming, quarterbacks, and that we'll do that tomorrow. We'll put up another video tomorrow. But let's see. So let's go. So he's got Stafford. Real quick, man. I was watching one of the guys, these fantasy, experts. He said, start Bruno. He said, you're starting Matthew Stafford. That was his gem. Bruno, if I'm starting Matthew Stafford every freaking week. Thanks a lot, guy. Hey, thanks for the Captain Obvious. But anyway, so he's got Stafford. Man, it's gonna be. You know what, Bruno? Your game is gonna be with D-Dot. It's gonna be a good game, man. Stafford,
fireworks.
Yeah, man. Chase Brown. He's got Woody Marks. Woody Marks. I like this week because Chubb is out, and against Arizona, they give a lot of points up to the running back. He's playing Christian Watson. Hopefully, he's not watching this, Bruno.
Well, I don't think he's finished setting up his lineup because he had Harrison in there, and Harrison's out.
Oh, that's
so. I'm gonna have to count for a change in that flex. So it's either gonna be Brown, Jennings, or Manungai. Probably Brown.
I'm not trying to give your guy any help, but I'm never sitting Brown. But anyways, we'll keep that between me and you, Bruno. No one's watching anyway. So Christian Watson, man, Puka, man, bro. Ferguson, Mike Evans got a 20-piece. Harrison's still in there. He's out. Hopefully he leaves him in there, huh, Bruno? Hopefully he gets drunk tonight, right? Gets all tore up tonight, wakes up. That's a 10 a.m. game, bro. D-Dot might be up to 11, 12, 1 p.m. Pacific time over here, bro.
Hey,
No, D-Dot.
I know you said that you would have played him, but Mike Evans on that first game back with all of the Tampa Bay receivers back, McMillan, Godwin, Ibuka, everybody back. I don't see
It's just Baker Mayfield. Yeah, he has like a special rapport with him, and like even I heard him even talking about it, like, oh, Evans is back, his first game. How he goes, oh no, we got a special connection. So like he's looking for him, he trusts him, dude. Mike Evans, even at his age, man, he's a beast, bro. Like he's tall, he can't run like he used to, but I don't know, man. I know I didn't think he'd get a 20 piece, but it could have been worse, bro. If he just scored a touchdown,
20 piece without a touchdown, how does that happen?
And that's what I mean. It could have been worse, man. Luckily, he didn't catch one. So this game is good. Hopefully, D-Dot, someone slips him a Mickey tonight in his at the bar. He's gonna wake up in someone's basement. I don't know where he's at, bro. Scary, you know what I mean? And then he won't change out his lineup. And then he's gonna go with Harrison. So yeah, it's looking good, man. The only thing is thinking about is we'll talk about tomorrow. I think again we'll talk about tight ends, but depending on I don't know, man. I think you should the likely over Kittle. We'll see, man. But your lineup's solid, man. It's good, man. So the only thing is like with my team here, because we're in the playoffs, is my bench, bro. So I got Aaron Jones and Debo in my flex, right? I'm sitting Brissett this week against Houston. So if you're a Brissett owner, you've been streaming him, I've been happy, man. He's been balling. He's been doing great. And I'm going balls out, Bruno. I'm going Shador over Brissett. I just don't like what Houston's done, and there's just too much info on that, too much data on that. I have Burden. I actually have all these guys. I have Burden, Addison, and then I'm not playing Pollard. I'm not chasing the points this week, Bruno. I'm not falling for the banana tailpipe. The only thing is Hampton. I'm kind of on the fence on that, but I see a questionable tag on Debo. I have to check on that on his own if he practiced in full today. If he didn't practice in full today, I'll probably go Hampton. I have to look at that. If he practiced in full today, I'm gonna go Debo. I'm gonna go Aaron Jones. I have Fannin. I'm pairing him with Shador. You know I almost said it, bro. And Joko's out. I'm getting in trouble over here, bro. But he's out now, so it's all Fannin. It was Fannin anyway, but Njoku's done, bro. He's out, so I like that. Pickens, tough matchup against Minnesota, but CD's back, right?
Yeah, CD's in.
All right, CD's in. Nico, Gibbs, tough matchup against the Rams, but and then you know what? I was gonna sit Walker. So what I was gonna do was I was gonna play Hampton over Walker. But I'm just, you know what, Bruno? I'm just gonna go. I'm going with Walker against the Colts. They don't do well against the run. And,
I think you saw their favorite by like 14, like some ridiculous spread. So
that's what I'm worried about. When they get up, they don't. It's all Charbonnet.
Well, I think they're gonna run the heck out of the ball in the second half.
So what I'm gonna do is, what time is Hampton's game at? That's at 10 a.m. No bueno. Oh, Addison, I can't play both. He was 10 because I was gonna see if he got a big on me, but anyways, I'm gonna leave it like this as is. I'm gonna check out that Debo thing. I'm not playing Pollard. I'm sitting Pollard this week. I'm playing Jones over Addison. I could go Burden over Debo if I have to, or I'm just gonna go Hampton. I don't know. You know what, Bruno? We'll see what happens. But anyways, that's it, man. Bruno, any last thoughts as we get out of here tonight?
No, I think, like you said, it's going to come down to the wire. I think just listening. If Andrews is out, like I know they're saying he has a glute issue and you missed practice, then I might go likely. But again,
if Andrews is out, Bruno, I'm going to come over to their house, bro, and I'm taking your phone, Bruno, and I'm putting it in likely, bro.
Okay, so let me ask you. So you would sit Bowers over likely?
I'm not sitting Bowers.
Kittle is better than Bowers this year. He's better than Bowers with the quarterback play. Yeah. With the quarterback play, you can't trust Pickett or even Geno. Look at Bauer's numbers, right?
Yeah.
Like so again, like when you say like some of these elite tight ends, Kittle is an elite tight end.
It's just
At
game
Bauer.
script.
Yeah, so
I just think they might go up on Tennessee and they might not throw it as much. That's my only concern. Like if they were gonna play a different team, that's my only concern. I guess I could say. And you know what, Kittle, you're gonna go with what got you here too. Let's not get cute, right? I mean, Bruno, what got us here? What got you here, right? It was Kittle, right?
But if you look real quick, Bowers like had that 15 in week 1, but then he had 8, 9, 9. Then he got hurt. Then he had that monster week against Jacksonville, the 43 that skews everything. But then 3.7, 14, 11, 22, and 14. I mean, he's great, but again, like he has a lot of just good weeks, like not great, not McBride type weeks.
Right. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, McBride he's a monster with targets, man.
Yeah, 100%.
So obviously,
when you look at Kittle, the last, like you always say, the last 4 weeks, 10.7, 13.8, 24.7, 23.4.
What about target wise?
He had that 6.9, but then 14.3. So he's only had, and then week 1 was 12.5. So he's only had 1 week that he has single digit fantasy points.
Yeah.
1 week. So it's not like, again, I don't think like, so I know we're talking now, we're digressing into Bowers versus Kittle, but Purdy loves Kittle. I know they love Bowers.
Yeah, too. Absolutely. Yeah.
And you're right. If it wasn't against Cincinnati, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But again, like, so when you say, like, when do you sit Bowers? When do you sit, I don't know, Tyler Warren or something? You know, I know it would only be against Cincinnati, tight end versus Cincinnati, but.
Well, yeah. No, exactly. It's a tough call. I mean, it's close. I honestly think, in my personal opinion, I think likely he's going to get 10 to 13 points. You know. And I think Kittle could do that too. I think Kittle, man, likely could have had a couple big games. You know what? It's like a flipping a coin. You know, I guess they're two good tight ends.
This is the one thing I'll give you for the likely argument over Kittle is that if you look, Likely's basically taken over the wide receiver 2 role. He's playing that Bateman who's out with injury, that Hopkins role.
Right.
He's basically a wide receiver. He's not even really a tight end. So, I mean, if you want to say he's a wide receiver 2 over there, I mean, you can't really argue that he's not. And the fact that he plays tight end. And so it almost makes me wonder, like, are we kind of skewed because we're looking at him strictly as a tight end, even though he's not?
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then again, and I know he did have a big game against Cincinnati a couple of weeks back. But the reality is, did he have it because he's basically the wide receiver 2?
Right. Here's a little nugget for you real quick. No, I get it. No, absolutely. All solid points. The Bengals are an underneath funnel. No, so the Bengals haven't allowed the 3rd most receiving yards per game on throws within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. 108, right? And then it says, but the 5th fewest on deep balls. So they give up more underneath stuff, which always benefits tight ends. It says Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews equally benefit here as they each average whatever. There's a little 7.7 ADOT. So it says, as well as the Bengals allowing the most schedule adjusted fantasy points to opposing tight ends, plus 11.3. So plus 11, and the most overall fantasy points to tight ends of any defense over the past decade. Hey, Bruno, the past decade, tight ends, most points to tight ends over the past decade. Man.
So again,
just a little nugget right there.
Yeah, but but again, the question becomes, but Andrews is technically the tight end 1.
Absolutely. This is what I like about you, Bruno, because this is what I always tell people. You could watch all the videos you want, and you could say, "Oh, since at the end of the day, it's your team, bro." You know what I mean? It's your team, man. and then they get mad. Oh, you told me to start you don't have to start them. So, if your gut's telling you this, you do want to look at second level stats, especially in the playoffs, third level stats. But at the end of the day, you're going to go with what got you there. And why am I playing him, Bruno? Because I drafted him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, those are great stats and all that. But yeah, just a little something extra. If you didn't have Kittle and you're someone else, say you had like I'm playing Fannin Jr. Like, I'm not sitting Fannin. Like, if I had a Hawkinson, if I'm a Hawkinson owner, I'm playing Likely. Yeah, I mean, just go down the line on other tight ends. Goddard, if I have Goddard, I wouldn't even want to play Goddard this week. It's a horrible matchup for him. This week, I would play Likely over Goddard. So those are things. That's when you want to play Likely.
Yeah. The only tight end I think twice about, honestly, is just McBride and Kittle and Bowers.
Pretty much, man. Those are, and I'm gonna throw in Fannin Jr. right now because he's the only tight end over there, and Shador loves him.
Yeah,
and So I mean, the rookie's doing good, man. Real quick, Kyle Pitts, 45 piece. Bruno, thank you, Fantasy Gods, for me not playing against Kyle Pitts this week in all of my leagues. Oh, who cares about your other leagues? Thank you for not. I thought, Bruno, when I saw him going off, I go, dang, man. I had to check all of my lineups. Like, I know I'm going against Kyle Pitts, and I wasn't, Bruno. Bruno, if you were playing against Kyle Pitts,
it's over. It's over.
It's over. That's a
wrap. It's over.
Good night. All right. So with that said, Bruno, we're going to say goodnight as well, man. Thanks for watching, man. If you're watching out there, do us a favor, man. Hit the like and the subscribe button as we get back going on this channel. Video number 1 for many to come, Bruno. We're getting back into it, dive in. This is good for us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bruno, we out, man.
And tomorrow we'll break down my other league.
Okay, hey, definitely. So no. So tomorrow, Saturday night, we're gonna go over all this again. We'll go over all the practice reports that for the questionables, our sit and starts, and any lineup changes that we have. I might have some too on mine, Bruno. I'm not sure. I got to get digging the next level stats, but we'll show you the next level stats. I do not trust Christian Watson. I'm sitting there. Bruno. All right, man.
Have a good night, guy.
See you later, man.
All right.